Ruben Amram, hold your head in shame. Holding the team back. Absolutely holding the team back. Now, we've had two fantastic results against two of the title contenders. The second, this guy just fucks off. We would have lost these games under him with his 9 at the back and centre-back substitutions. Arsenal 2, Man United 3. And that is the first loss Arsenal have had at the Emirates this season. When Arsenal score first, I'm pretty sure they win every game. I think that's a correct stat. Might need to fact check that one, but I'm pretty sure that's also correct. Holy shit. I wouldn't mind. As I was watching it, the first 30 minutes, I was thinking, this is crap. This is going to be absolutely crap. I was expecting Arsenal to win 3-1. I did think Mbemba would score. I thought it would have been a consolation. Wow. Fantastic work. Amram, prick. Carrick, he's got some tactics, I have to say. He's got some tactics. I was more leaning towards Ollie. When I say lean towards Ollie, it was heavily leaning towards Ollie, with Carrick being involved somewhat as well. Like a dual management style. Carrick's good, I have to say. I'm very impressed. I really am. I'm glad I'm being humbled here. Right, let's get into this. Let's just do some stats, because I'm pretty sure within the first 30 minutes, I don't think United had a single pass or a touch. It might have been touch in Arsenal's third, like their final third. What a turnaround. Holy shit, what a turnaround. Possession, 56% possession Arsenal had. At home, yeah, you don't expect to have as much of the ball. 4 shots for Arsenal, 3 for United. Total of 18 shots. United's 10. 3 shots on target, 3 goals. So many good goals today. But let's start from the beginning. Martinez own goal, very unlucky. And we'll go in chronological order for what I was thinking. But I was hammering Dorgu. I absolutely was. I thought that header that went straight to Saka to Odegaard to the own goal, which wasn't an own goal. I was hammering Dorgu for that. I thought that was an absolute disgrace of a clearance to give it straight to Saka in a position where he could just easily lay it off to Odegaard for the shot. Which I'm not exactly sure why the goal was given as an own goal, because I'm pretty sure Timber's the one that actually hits it between Martinez's legs and in. But look, that's just my opinion on it. But obviously the powers that be have decided that was an own goal. I feel a bit harsh there, but look, whatever. So I was there hammering Dorgu for that, and I thought he wasn't doing too good in that first half. I was very critical of him. I'm mentioning this because it will come up later. Subamendi, and I've heard it from a few people online, of course. I don't have friends. Say that when Subamendi's going forward, he's fantastic. Now I don't really know. I don't watch Arsenal. Didn't watch Sociedad when he was there. But when he's, being pressed and he's going towards his own goal, he melts like ice cream. And you know what? From what I saw from Mbeumo's goal, which is the one that's behind me here, because I'm too early for any other images from the second half. It's true. It's absolutely true. He absolutely melted like ice cream, gives Mbeumo a chance to equalise, and he goes and does that. Fantastic. I'm telling you, I was absolutely fucking delighted when that went in. That was absolutely incredible. Anyway, half-time, 1-1. I'm delighted. I'm absolutely delighted. Fernandes gets an assist, which is great. He's in my fantasy team for Dorgu's goal, who goes and scores. He started off the second half very well. Bit lucky with the bounce. Was it handball? No. Dorgu's hand is literally up his own arsehole. It's not a handball. And he goes and hits an absolute fucking thunder cunt into the top of the net. That went in. I don't even know what fucking noise I made. I was actually that fucking impressed. What an absolute strike. Lucky with the assist for Fernandes, but absolute wonder strike for Dorgu. He obviously heard my criticism and wanted to shut me up. I don't know why he wants to shut me up. I'm a retard, but anyway, fantastic goal from him. Then Arteta sticks on 4 subs, with Subamendi being one of those coming off, which was a bit of a hindrance for United's team. Cunha comes on eventually for Mbeumo, and I thought he actually done very well. He done quite good when he came on. Dorgu ends up pulling up a hamstring injury, which it might be coming at a good time, because we got Fulham coming up, and I think Mount would probably be the better option for that Fulham game. rather than Dorgu. So I think him getting injured at this time, no, not that I want anyone being injured, but I think for the squad reasons, give him a bit of a rest. Might work out better for him not to play. Then after the ball gets cleared off the line a couple thousand times, Marino manages to score. He came on as a sub. He gets the equaliser. I'm thinking, right, Arsenal are going to win 3-2 here. I did actually predict 3-1 for Arsenal, so I am pleasantly surprised. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not, that I predicted a loss. Then Cunha goes and scores an absolute thundercunt out of nowhere with a Mainu assist. Like I was literally just on the phone. I started texting, and I was just like, oh fuck it, I'll look up, see what happens. Because like at the time, like I just felt like the game was just settling a little. I look up and Cunha's just after scoring a thundercunt. What a goal! What an absolute goal! We managed to hold on. I'm absolutely shocked. I'm genuinely shocked. I don't even know where to begin. Well, I actually do know where to begin. I've already begun. I've begun. In terms of my man in the match, and we're going to start giving one, it's Lamens. Without Lamens today, we would have lost. It was a very David De Gea-esque performance against Arsenal Lamens had there. I thought, in the first half, I was saying get rid of Dorgu and Delo. I'm glad he didn't take Dorgu off. Delo, I thought he done alright in the second half. In fact, I think we improved as a whole in the second half. The longer that game went on, the better we got. Casemiro, fantastic as usual. Fernandes was a bit meh. Diallo was just marked out of the game. There's really nothing he could do. Martinez, I thought was alright. Maguire was fantastic. Shaw was solid. Mainu up and down, but he was good enough. In fact, the commentators were even commentating on what AMORIM didn't see in Mainu. The fact that AMORIM kept saying that Mainu can't play alongside Casemiro, and Mainu and Fernandes can't play in the same team. They can. We all know this. Even fucking Ten Hag knew that could happen. But AMORIM's stupid. He really is stupid. And I'm glad that commentators are starting to question this decision making, because AMORIM is a terrible manager. He's a terrible coach as well, and the system's shit. And I'm glad he's gone. Bermo fantastic today as well. Sesko, I thought he done alright, although I'm pretty sure he got concussed with that kick to the face he got. Maswari came on for the last couple of minutes. I'm not going to rate him. No need. Cunha, fantastic when he came on. I'm surprised Mount didn't play, but I'm assuming Mount's going to be playing against Fulham. Or at least that's what I'd do. Thought the ref was fine. I'm pretty sure I had a problem with the ref in the last 3 games, actually. This one, I didn't really notice too much. And I'm sure Arsenal fans have something different to say, but that's just how it is. Before I finish, let's have a look at the table, shall we? I'm gonna have to do it on the phone because I don't want to get graphics up again for the table. It's take too long to make. I don't have a team with me. It's literally just me. But I'm pretty sure now. I know they definitely had an 8-point lead, but at the start of the year, January, did Arsenal have an 11-point lead? I'm not sure if I'm making that up. Hopefully I'm not. But I'm going to say an 8-point lead because he definitely had an 8-point lead. 11-point lead in my head. Maybe it was game in hand for City or something like that I'm not thinking of. But they're now 4 points clear of City and Aston Villa. I think the Arsenal bottle, it usually starts in December. It started in January this year. And United are in 4th. They're on 38 points. Chelsea are in 5th on 37. United are 12 points behind Arsenal. I'm just saying there's an outside chance of a title race. I don't actually believe that, by the way, but I do think if we keep it up, we'll definitely be getting some form of European football, which is better than what we were going to get under AMORIM. We're going to get relegated with him. Well, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. There's now 10 points between us and 15th place Crystal Palace and Spurs, which is great because considering last season we were 17th at one point. I'm delighted. I'm absolutely delighted. And with that, I think we're going to stop it here. It's just a reaction. It's not an analysis. We don't do that. We don't have time for analysis. I don't have time to gather stats. So we just do what I'm thinking. And whatever One Football tells me. I'm not sponsored. Don't bother sponsoring me either. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. What a performance. What an absolute performance. AMORIM, hold your head in shame. Carrick, you might be the truth.